Today, from Ford Field in...
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Wentz to throw. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 5 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Wentz now on first down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Wentz. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. On first down, right back to Gibson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. Right side to Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down. Goff now looking to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the running game with Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Alexander Johnson there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. The Lions had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the 50, it's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Wentz now on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. A give up the middle to Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the red zone now, Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Wentz now to throw. Dancing to his left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Wentz. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel from 10 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Goff. A quick throw, but incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Wentz. Pass incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Now Wentz. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, Gibson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Wentz. That one caught by Gibson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Wentz going to throw. Flush to his right. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 54 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wentz. Being chased out left. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw is Wentz. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Wentz over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That one complete. He finds Sharp. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Goff throwing complete for Swift. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Now he dumps this off over the middle and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing again is Goff. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Goff. And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our E8. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And able to get this to the 31. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Wentz to throw. Complete. It's Dotson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Robinson. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. On the ground with a tight end, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jimmy Graham, his first rushing touchdown on the year, and the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Detroit's offense ready to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, Goff. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now Goff on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leader. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Graham. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Goff now looking to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's nice to see Jamison Williams recovered from his knee injury suffered in the college football playoff in 2022. And we already knew that his speed was some of the best in the game. And that's a big reason why Detroit traded up to pick him 12th overall. So early said taking a receiver since 2007. That pick being Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. Nice job there by Williams, using some of that speed there to pick up a first down.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Goff on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And the attempted three will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown! DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Washington on third down.
They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Wentz completes it to Samuel. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
They run the toss now with Gibson.
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Another shot now for this Lions offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's Goff. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Goff.
Finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And he is going to have a Lions first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd down, Swift.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now a 1st down throw. Goff.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Goff.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Goff now to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
3rd and 2, Goff.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A handoff for Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Once more, Gibson.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Commanders,
it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.